The top gray handset button is by default assigned to be the Talk Around button. So when you press the top gray button, the LED lights green and you talk locally, and when released, it changes back to blue. Whenever you press the side PTT button, you also transmit over the radio communications system. So the top button is used to talk locally to your fellow crew, and the side button to also talk over the radio system. Elite handsets have the capability to be able to talk hands-free. To enable the hands-free setting, simply double-press the control button. Tones will sound and the LED will change to a purple-pink color. To reset it back to normal mode, press the top control button again. Note, we recommend use of a headset or earpiece for best hands-free operation. The other button on top of the extender handset is the orange-colored emergency button. The emergency button can be programmed if desired to generate tones so that in an elite system with multiple handsets, your fellow workers will know an emergency has been triggered. Normally, the host radio is programmed so that you need to hold the button for 2 seconds before it triggers an emergency in your mobile radio. This programmable delay is to avoid potentially sending false emergencies. Should you walk out of range, the LED on both handset and gateway devices will start to flash. Note, if you try to transmit on the handset, you'll receive an out-of-range tone. The same applies if you try to send an emergency or talk locally. In this way, the user will be alerted that their signal has not gone through. When you walk back into range, the LED stops flashing and the devices will reconnect. In high-risk situations, such as law enforcement, often officers, understandably, might prefer to not be walking around at night with the handset's blue LED glowing on their shoulder. To address this, the handsets allow the user to manually disable the handset's LED as well as all audible alert tones. To achieve this safety precaution functionality that we call stealth mode, simply power up the handset with both the side blue volume buttons pressed. Distinct tones will sound, and you will notice that the LED light does not glow. You will also note that if you press any button, no lights appear and there are no alert tones. To reset to default settings, simply power off the handset and then power on again. Alternatively, if desired, the handset can be permanently programmed for stealth mode using the field programmer.